The Atlantic magazine published the full sequence of texts among President Donald Trump's top national security officials on the Signal app. These texts pertain to the pending military strikes against the Houthi militants in Yemen in mid-March. These newly published texts have sparked horror and alarm amongst current and former national security officials because they were sent on an unclassified commercial messaging app that officials fear might be vulnerable to foreign hackers. Today, we'll look at data breaches in all of their forms and discuss their impact on government and businesses.
When's the last time you had diarrhea out of nowhere?
Warning, the following podcast is offensive. Listener erection is advised.
You're listening to Fiend and Greg.
Okay, so like this week I had diarrhea for the first time.
What is wrong with you?
And I don't even know where it came from.
It came from your ass.
Well, yeah, it came from the ass, of sure.
But the cause of it. What is the root cause?
I don't know. I ate normally like I do every week, and those who know, Fiend here, I eat relatively healthy.
You do.
And I had an issue where I was like, why? I had my normal bowel movement and everything was just fine.
How many a day?
Normally?
Yeah.
1 to 2.
That's not bad.
Usually 12 hours apart.
Wow, you got a good schedule going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
That's
everything
good.
was normal.
That's good.
And all of a sudden, like 3 hours or 2 hours after my first one, I'm like, all I hear is it's like a thunderstorm outside, but it was in my belly.
T-minus 5 seconds until liftoff.
I'm like, what is going on right now? So then I'm like, I feel weird. So I went upstairs and had a moment, and then I
just painted the bathroom.
Well, I didn't miss.
Painted the walls and the floor.
I'm just like, why? And then I went back to what I was doing, and then I think like 20 minutes after that, I'm just like, there's more to give. I have nothing left to give.
Your stomach found something. You found something.
And then I had to go back upstairs again. I thought, oh, this is going to be atrocious when I have to go to work today.
And then?
I was done after that.
Really?
There's just 3 times, like a threer.
That's not too bad.
A threer.
The last time I had an emergency like that, it's at work.
Oh.
And I don't shit at work.
That's the same thing
I
here.
don't. If it's an absolute emergency, yes. And I know there's people out there who are going to give me crap for this. It's like, hey, you know what? There's nothing better in the world than taking a shit on the company dime, and you're not wrong.
No.
You're not wrong.
No.
But it's not comfortable. Like,
No, it's
I
not.
like my toilet. I like my Wi-Fi. Like, I can take as long as I want.
Yeah, I don't have people coming in the bathroom.
Yeah, or knocking on the door, and I got to yell out, "Come back with a warrant!" No, it's just stupid to shit at work. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
So I was at work, and it was thankfully just right near the end of the shift. So my relief was coming in, and this woman was, discussing with me with like what had happened during my shift, and we're gonna, pass the baton, right? And all of a sudden, it just hit me. And thankfully, I was standing. I think if I had been sitting at my desk, it would have been bad. Because all of a sudden, you know when that it grips you? Mm-hmm. And you're up on your tippy toes,
Yep.
and you're sweating a little bit.
Yep.
And it's everything you can do to clench and just pray.
It's pretty impressive, though, because if it's going to be diarrhea, it's liquid. And when you clench, it's liquid. You don't know if it's going to...
Oh, yeah. Like, I didn't trust any of my bodily functions. Like,
No.
my own heartbeat could have set that off. I was, like, trying not to breathe, and, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible. And she's looking at me. She's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Oh, I just got a little cramp. I don't want... I don't want to
need
go
to
through it
explain
with a colleague.
No.
That I'm gonna go home and absolutely score the back of the toilet.
Wait, you were going to hold it that long?
I did.
Oh, you held it for that long?
I did. I was playing with fire on that drive home.
Was it one of those... Oh, that tells me... Okay, well, we'll tell you a story about that in a minute. But how uncomfortable was it on the way home?
You know what? It comes in waves.
It does.
And thankfully, my commute is very short.
Right.
It's not like it used to be where I was driving 40 minutes each way.
Yep.
But so I've got this shorter commute now, and thank God, because I barely had my belt off when it was go time. It was my ass was like, "Hey, you're home." You know, like your phone when you're using like an app and it tracks you, and it's like, "Oh, you're home. I'm going to turn the thermostat up 3 degrees." My ass has that.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
ass is like, "Oh, you've arrived at home.
Yes.
It's go time." And yeah, I barely had my belt off. I barely had my pants unbuttoned. It was so close.
Do you ever notice that, like, when you're running into the door, it seems like your belt is in a Rubik's Cube?
Yeah.
You sit there and fumble with it for like 20 minutes.
Oh, it's
And
brutal.
you're like, it takes longer to take the belt off than it does to get from the front door into the bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst.
Yep. It's like if I was wearing button fly pants at that point, it would have been a disaster. I would have just had to just jump right into the shower and finish there. Speaking of our body's wonderful physiology, Fiend, did you know that the human brain uses up to about 20% of your body's blood and oxygen?
No, I did not know that.
Well, now you know, and that 3-pound chunk of fat, water, protein, carbs, and salt that you got rattling around in your head, you know, it's basically handling the job of keeping all of your internal systems running, right? So
Right.
that's why it's using so much of your blood and oxygen, and it's got to have everything remain vitally productive, right?
Yeah, that makes sense because it's a pretty smart thing up there.
Absolutely. And well, unless they're you, like yours uses about what 10% because you've got an extra 10% going to power that giant dick of yours.
Jesus.
It's just you.
So, like, how do you...
Huge.
So, like... Thank you. So, like...
Just think about that. Isn't the electricity that runs your brain, isn't it like equivalent to like a 9-volt battery or something?
I don't know how it works.
I'm gonna have to Google this.
I am not very smart when it comes to this stuff.
I mean,
Although,
I didn't want to say the G word, but
you're going to have to noodle this.
I'm going to use Ask Jeeves.
Yeah, the good old Ask Jeeves
Yeah.
from like 1996.
We're going to ask Jeeves. Brain voltage.
He's jeeving it.
I'm going to Jeeve the shit out of this.
That reminds me of a question that I'll have to ask after you look up the answer to this. Unless I ask it now, we come back to it.
No, you ask away.
What happens when you're at like, I don't know, like some people do like metal concerts and your head is constantly bobbing up and down and shaking and like doing all that stuff? Isn't that like supposed to be bad for your brain?
Well, you've got a layer of fluid inside your head, right?
I knew that,
Yeah.
but like I was told that like head bobbing is like not good for the brain.
No, because you're basically, it'd be like almost being like in a car accident
Yeah.
over and over and over again because you're just head banging.
Yeah. I was always told that that's bad and you can like do some damage. I know about the fluid that kind of holds your brain in place.
Yeah, it's like a cushion, right?
Yeah.
But it's because if you're head banging hard enough, if you're like Angus Young up on the stage there and you're just head banging the shit out of that show, what would their show be, like an hour and a half, 2 hours long?
Yeah.
And he's basically head banging the entire time. Yeah, you're bouncing your brain off of the front and back of your skull.
Yeah, like 4 nights a week, 5 nights a week. God, can't be that smart of a dude then.
So much whiplash.
Maybe he uses 10% of his brain.
But it's not to power a giant wiener.
No, I don't know. Hey, what did Mr. Jeeves say?
I was trying to look it up, and there were so many different answers. But I have heard before, and this may be entirely inaccurate, but it's basically the same power as a 9-volt battery.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Unless that was the human heart, I can't remember.
It could be the heart.
It
I'm
could
not
be.
sure.
I don't.
It's something human related.
Something in your stupid body running on stupid electricity.
I think the brain is it causes us to think inappropriate things.
Yes.
Do inappropriate things.
Yes.
But it should make us think happy things, but inappropriate comes up first in my in my head.
That's because we're entirely fucked.
Well, we try to be
yeah.
good citizens and good people.
Absolutely.
But not always does it work.
No.
No.
But think about that. Your brain, that's your entire consciousness.
Yeah.
Just a chunk of fat flopping around in your brain. So really, your brain is wearing a meat suit. You are
A Gaga meat suit?
yeah, which we got to see in Cleveland.
What's the meat suit?
Yeah, remember we saw the meat dress at the Rock and Roll Hall of
Oh,
Fame?
right. I
in
forgot
Cleveland?
about that.
Yeah.
That was a great trip.
God, I wanted to smell that dress.
You would want to, it would be the same smell as what she left it on, 12 years ago.
It was all shellac.
Ugh, it was disgusting.
It's shiny. It was the shiniest meat dress I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, so your brain is wearing an electrochemical meat suit.
Excellent. Good to know.
Yeah, if you think about it that way.
So if I think of something inappropriate, it's not me. It's my brain.
No. It's you.
Oh.
Isn't the brain like the sum of all of your consciousness?
Probably.
Yeah.
So it remembers butts. It
Yes.
remembers boobs.
Yeah, it remembers all the horrible stories that you tell.
Yeah. That's true. It's an amazing. So if you're literally brain damage, you are just a corpse that just stands there or lays there or does nothing.
Or works where I work. Did I tell you about the guy who spelled his name wrong?
No. What? No.
He did. Okay. So every once in a while, there's an issue.
With spelling?
No, just like a work issue. And I'll have to go around with a clipboard and people have to sign off that they're made aware of this issue.
Oh, is it like a safety talk or something?
It's kind of crap like that, but more like quality related.
Oh, okay.
And
Mr. Clipboard Man.
Mr. Clipboard Man walking around with his fancy fucking clipboard. And I know I can't use this guy's real name.
Okay.
Give me a name that sounds about right.
Like, what do you mean about right?
It's just for somebody who would spell their name wrong. Give me a name.
Chris.
So we walk up to Chris with the clipboard.
Yeah.
And I say, hey, there was an issue with this and an issue with that. Now that you're aware of it, sign your name, Chris.
Did he forget the H?
It is sweet fuck. I couldn't believe it. Not only am I looking at this guy because he's holding my pen like a child holds one of those giant fat crayons. Okay, this guy's in his late 20s, early 30s. Okay.
Oh.
He wrote like a toddler.
Was he left-handed?
No.
Oh, maybe you gave the pen to him in the wrong hand.
No. I don't know what his parents were smoking, but fuck me, he spelled his name wrong.
Did he spell it without an H? Is it that obviously wrong?
That obviously, he forgot a letter in his first name.
Did you tell him?
No. I
You would
didn't
tell him.
Okay, I goof on this guy periodically.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't do it. At that point, when I saw him try to write, it hurt me physically. And it was all I could stand, and I couldn't stand no more.
All right. Well, he is a doofschrocket.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Too bad he can't use his real name. Because if that's the case, then he listens to the show.
call
Learn
you
how
out.
to spell your name, dumbass.
Fuck.
Send me news with Fiend and Greg.
Well, now that I've got my blood sufficiently angered up, it's time to send me news. A Florida man was arrested after he indulged in sweets and other various items inside a closed Walgreens for several hours, according to police. I came in here to use the bathroom, the man told the officers. After being in the restroom for nearly 5 hours, police said the man began roaming around the store, treating himself to various items such as Tostitos spinach dip, chips, Reese's chocolate, Ghirardelli chocolate bars, Dr. Pepper, and Newport cigarettes.
Besides the cigarette part, I'd be pretty happy with the selection of what he chose.
I don't know. Once you've had a Newport menthol,
I don't smoke.
I know. There's nothing better than a Newport menthol.
I mean, how awesome would that be? You have free roam, and they will probably, unless they have inventory, they'll never know what you took.
He's like, I'm in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory now. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It's the first thing that came into my head. I don't mean to judge, but he took Newports.
Okay, well,
UK man miraculously survived after sustaining a broken neck, fractured spine, smashed ribs, blood in the lungs, and other car crash evoking injuries from tripping over his cat.
oh my God.
We've all been there.
He tripped over his cat?
If you've ever had a cat, you know what those little bastards are like. I loved my daughter's cat, but always in your feet. Just always. So Chris Rowley, 59, said the freak accident occurred while he was home alone with his hairless Egyptian Sphinx kit.
Are you kidding me?
He tripped over a slippery naked cat.
What the hell is wrong? I say this every episode. What the hell is wrong with people?
Disaster struck after the wrinkly kitty, apparently feeling playful, dove out and latched onto one of the owner's legs while he was coming down the stairs. He said, "It took a bit of a chunk out of my leg, then I lost my footing," said Rowley, who reportedly tumbled down 14 steps, arriving at the bottom, where he lay unable to move for a whopping 14 hours in a pool of his own blood.
Well, he did speak after, so I think he lived.
Thank you, Mr. Whiskers.
Did the cat live?
They don't mention how the cat is doing. Usually the cat makes out okay in that scenario.
Well, you'd think that if it was on his leg as he tumbled 14 stairs to the ground in a puddle of blood, he probably just got up and went away. He's like, "Bitch, I'm hungry."
Yeah, he probably started eating his owner. You know how they are.
Oh,
Yeah, you know how cats get.
That's gross.
Pennsylvania man who was going through security at a New Jersey airport was found to have a live turtle concealed in his pants.
I mean, I do. I usually have a live turtle in my
You have
pants.
a fucking live anaconda in your pants. The turtle was detected Friday after a body scanner alarm went off at Newark Liberty International Airport. A TSA officer then conducted a pat down on the man and determined there was something concealed in the groin area of his pants. Hey, mister, you got a fucking turtle in your pants or what?
I mean, if he's from Newark, that makes sense. TSA officer.
Go back to Jersey, you bum. When questioned further, the man reached into his pants and pulled out the turtle, which was about 5 inches long and wrapped in a small blue towel. He said it was a red-eared slider turtle, a species that is popular as a pet. I had a number of these.
Did you?
Yeah. There was at one point like a turtle graveyard. In my
Don't they outlive us?
They're supposed to.
What'd you do to them?
I'm a terrible father, apparently.
Or you got them well into their age.
They were tiny.
Yeah. Are they always like that size?
No, they get pretty big.
Do they?
I'm a terrible fucking father. Well, I was when I was a teenager. Anyway.
So you were not a good splinter.
No. If I was Splinter, they would have all been dead within a week.
Oh boy.
Under a heat lamp with their dried shrimp. The man, whose name was not released, was escorted from the checkpoint area by Port Authority police and ended up missing his flight. The turtle was confiscated, and it's not clear if the turtle was the man's pet or why he had it in his pants.
Okay, well, that's funny.
That's a bit of the news with Fiend and Greg.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Yeah, what could go wrong here?
Do you ever feel less than fresh? Has your hookup last night left you with a painful rectal itch that you just can't reach? Well, now there's Summer's Eve for him, the only daily douche product specifically designed for men. Available in 3 flavors: cream pie, chocolate mousse, and lemon tart. Bring new meaning to the phrase, he's a little salty. Summer's Eve for him. Available now.
Today we're going to do something a little bit new, a little bit scary.
All right.
We're going to reach into the void with our magic, happy, fun Ouija board, and we're going to talk to the dead.
I've never actually played Ouija before.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's a popular party game.
Okay.
So like, if you think about it, I read this once and it's so true. So how old do you have to be to drive?
16 on your, like, with somebody in the car with you. And I think if you're really good, you can actually get your license just before you turn 17.
How old do you have to be to gamble?
Is it 18?
19, 18?
19.
Yeah.
19.
How old do you have to be to buy cigarettes?
19.
How old do you have to be to vote?
18.
Yeah. So to buy a Ouija board,
A Ouija board!
Ouija board at Toys R Us,
Uh-huh.
ages 9 and up.
Are you joking?
Now look at the box. You can be 9 years old to summon the fucking devil.
Wow.
But yeah, so today is the first edition of Two Idiots and a Ouija Board. So we've got the board in front of us.
Okay.
It's the Studio of Love is blacked out. We've
Okay.
got some candles lit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit romantic.
It is.
I'm not gonna lie. This I feel like I should have a box of Kleenex.
I can find you one.
This is how I usually get down.
You can just use my shirt.
I use the curtains like a gentleman. So yeah, we're gonna play with the Ouija board. We're gonna reach out into the veil, and we're gonna talk to some celebs.
Oh.
Or we'll see who answers.
All right.
Okay, so we gotta both put our hands. This is the trivet.
Okay.
Okay, so we put our hands on it and see the little window. It's gonna move when a spirit reaches out,
Okay.
and it's gonna write a message to us.
Okay. I'm a little scared, but let's try this.
Okay.
I know what it does, but I've never actually played it before.
Well, I mean, your parents were smart enough not to let you summon the devil.
No, that's right.
Yeah. So yeah, we used to do it at parties when we were teenagers, and everybody would get freaked out, right? So all right, let's give this a shot.
All right.
All right, this is Greg, and
This is Fiend.
yeah, and we're reaching into the spirit world. Let's move the trivet around, and let's see what name pops up first here. All right, spirits, who are we talking to? M A R I L. Holy shit! It's Marilyn Monroe.
Okay. Oh, this can't be good.
No, film actress Marilyn Monroe has reached across the veil. What is your message for us? J F. Oh my.
You say Dick?
Oh my. JFK's dick was huge.
Well,
Wow.
isn't that interesting?
Thank you, Marilyn, for reaching across the veil to give us that message. Okay, swirl it around.
Yeah,
Swirl it
all
around.
right.
All right. Okay. We're gonna reach out to our next celebrity.
Okay.
Okay. Spirits, tell us your name. You got an E. L. V. No. It's Elvis fucking
I thought you were going to
Presley.
say Elton John. I'm like, he's
no,
still alive.
he's not even dead. It's Elvis fucking Presley.
Oh, no.
Give us your wisdom, old king of rock and roll.
this can't
I-
be good.
Do you have a pen and paper?
I do.
All right, I'm gonna call him out.
All right.
B butter. B-U-T-T. Yeah. P-E-R-C. He's a particularly strong spirit. This thing is really moving.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Peanut butter and Percocet sandwich.
Is that what it
Is
said?
that right?
Oh, I mean, it could be right.
Oh, you fucking junkie.
Yeah, well, you know.
Even in death, he's
Still perking it.
Still wanting those pills. All right. Thank you, Elvis, for your message.
Oh, God.
From beyond the grave. So let's go to our next celeb here. Let's move this around.
J. O-N. No, not an N. H.
Yep.
N.
John. John Lennon?
Yeah.
Oh,
It could
John
be
Lennon.
Okay.
Oh, see, I'm excited about this one.
Can't
I'm
be good.
I'm a Beatles fan.
I know you are.
Yeah. So John Lennon, shot in the back in New York City. What is your message for us? F U
Just F and U.
C K O Y O U M. Fuck you, McCartney. Oh,
come
he's still
on.
kind of bitter from beyond the grave. But that's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Reset.
At least he didn't say anything nasty about Yoko Ono. I mean, that's
I mean, he could have.
yeah, he's a great singer though. So all right, let's move this around. We're gonna find our next celebrity. Spirits, speak to us. You know, since we're sitting in the dark with candles. P N C S. No. D.
Is this saying Princess Diana right
It's
now?
fucking Princess Diana. My
Oh,
gosh. Okay. All right. This is exciting. We've got royalty reaching out to us. All right. P U N
I just.
H. She's punching the queen.
She just punched the
She's
queen.
punching the queen. Even in death, they're still rumbling. Oh,
Thank you for that.
thank you, Princess Diana.
Thank you for doing what some of us wish we could do.
But now we have a king to punch.
That's right.
All right, well, let's do one more.
One more?
Let's do one more.
You got time? Okay.
We got time for one more.
let's do it.
I feel like my spiritual energy is weakening now.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's okay. Greg. G-R-A. It's my grandpa.
Hi, Greg's grandpa.
It's my grandpa from beyond the grave. My God.
This could be exciting.
Oh.
Oh,
Or it could be bitterly disappointing.
I think it took a turn from what I thought it was going to be.
He just spelled out you're an idiot.
I mean, he could not be wrong.
He's not wrong.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Grandpa. I know you were a World War II vet and a hero, and I'm sitting in the dark with a Ouija board.
but hi, Grandpa.
Hi, Grandpa. I miss you.
You're listening to Fiend and Greg.
Hey, you sexy gamers. Uncle Fiend's right here to come in your ears.
Yeah,
Wow, that was a bit harsh.
a little bit.
You know what? Cut. Let's try that again. Take two.
Take two.
Coming soon to a console or PC near you. Here's Uncle Phoenix.
Well, released March 28th, the developer Sedesco's thrilling first-person shooter Dollhouse Behind the Broken Mirror. That came out on March 28th, as mentioned. Enter the broken mind of Eliza D'Amour, once a celebrated singer, now trapped in the labyrinth of her own forgotten memories.
No, that sounds horrible.
Doesn't it? With the help of a new medicine,
Crack.
it could be crack, will you be able to piece together the mystery of your past? Coming to Xbox, PlayStation 5, and Steam. Also on March 28th, Steam's release Inzoi Studios' life simulator of the same name. Inzoi has you create a unique story by controlling and observing the lives of Zois. Customize your characters and build houses using Inzoi's easy-to-use tools to live the life of your dreams and experience the different emotions of life created by its deep and detailed simulation.
I've been watching a lot of gameplay trailers on this,
Okay.
and there's a lot of people out there who are playing this game right now.
It's like The Sims, right?
It's almost exactly like The Sims, but just with beefy graphics.
Yeah. It looked like it was cool. I'd seen a few little gameplay snippets here and there.
Like the faces are so real. Do you remember playing LA Noire back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
And we were like, oh my God, the faces of video games will never be better than this.
Because you can tell when they're lying and everything.
Yeah, but this game, the graphics are ridiculous.
That's really cool.
Like you can see every pore in a person's face. But I didn't love the gameplay.
oh,
It was almost exactly like The Sims. So basically, if you want to spend your entire day changing clothes, cooking food, and walking around,
This is the game for you.
That's the game for you.
Cool.
Not the game for me.
It's not for everybody.
No. But it was a spectacular looking game.
Unfortunately, that game isn't for you, but the next one is for me. Also coming to Steam is The Last of Us Part 2 from Naughty Dog, which is one of my favorite developers of all time. They have the PC port coming from the original PS4, which got remastered to PS5 and now is going to Steam. I believe that's coming April 3rd. Well, you can experience the winner of over 300 Game of the Year awards that's now on PC. Discover Ellie and Abby's story with graphical enhancements, gameplay modes, and the roguelike survival experience, No Return, and more.
Plus some hot lesbian action, as I understand.
There are lesbian actions. Yes, there are.
Sweet.
And they're old enough where this time it feels like it's okay.
That's what I look for in a video game. Hot lesbian action.
Lesbian action.
So, you've been playing Assassin's Creed Shadows.
I have been.
And tell us about that.
I'm 27 hours in as of yesterday.
That's it?
That's it. I mean, it's addicting. To me, it's the best Assassin's Creed game that I've played since probably Unity, which came out 11 years ago. I think it was 2014.
So they've kind of stepped away from the huge open world RPG.
No, it's still a really big open world.
Okay.
But if in comparison to Valhalla, it's much smaller, more condensed. It would be like if you've played Assassin's Creed Origins for their map size.
Okay.
But it still has the RPG elements, but it's like everything they've done, they've listened to what, at least I think they listened to the players about what they didn't like about the previous game, Valhalla, and they got rid of a lot of the bloat that a lot of games, or a lot of Assassin's Creed games had.
So I've been playing Assassin's Creed since the very start. You actually introduced me to the franchise that I fell in love with.
Which was that?
I played the very first Assassin's Creed with you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took my very first leap of faith with you.
Yep.
So I've obviously been a fan of the franchise for a long time.
Yep.
How is this stacking up against Ghost of Tsushima?
It's a different game completely. It's almost like Ghost of Tsushima did their own take on an Assassin's Creed game, but didn't have the budget to make an Assassin's Creed game. So what they did was they made Ghost ends up being a game that was well curated for exactly what they wanted to do. Well, Assassin's Creed games, they had to usually throw a ton of different mechanics and a bunch of different things going on at once just to like put some like padding on the game to make it last long.
Gotcha.
This seems more streamlined. But when I opened up the game for the first time, both games in their own right, Tsushima and this, are both beautiful games, but it's a different art style. This game is the best looking game I've played on the base PS5 to date of an open world game. It is amazing. It's very like vertical, like a lot of hills, a lot of valleys, a lot of streams, a lot of, open spaces. But there's not bloat and 1,000 million different things to do that makes you feel overwhelmed.
There's still a lot of like side missions and whatnot.
The side missions are kind of intertwined into think of it like an objective board.
So like a smaller piece of the story?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So they make it where it's a bunch of different stories put into one that kind of come together as one gigantic story. So it feels less like a side mission and more like a thing to do that will help you progress the story.
Well done, Ubisoft Montreal.
It's very good. I definitely think that you should check it out.
I will be.
All right.
I realized the other day that the bulk of the games that I play right now are like zombie games.
Yep.
Like zombie survival games.
Yeah, you've kind of played those for quite a while.
Yeah, and I've been stuck in that, and I've been trying to get away from it a little bit, but I always just come back to it.
Yeah.
Like there's like 7 Days to Die, Project Zomboid. There's so many games.
Project Zomboid, isn't that top down?
Yeah. There's so many games in that genre, and I kind of get stuck in there.
Right.
And it always makes me laugh every time you're dealing with zombies, especially in a game like 7 Days to Die, where they tool the zombie that you're fighting to its environment.
Okay.
And I started thinking, like, could you imagine, like, you die in a zombie apocalypse
Yep.
and you're stuck at work for the rest of your life. So you're like in a shopping mall or you're working construction and then the apocalypse hits and you're stuck wearing your vest and your hard hat and your gear, for eternity.
Well, the good thing about you is that you'd be stuck in a dildo factory, so you'd be fending them off with rubber penises. And you'd be like, move!
Flashlight for you.
It's actually a fleshlight.
A flashlight, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But organ.
You put like a battery in it just to make it heavier so you can smack them in the head.
Yeah, you could fill a flashlight with batteries and swing it like a weapon.
Have you ever played Dead Island 2?
I'm fairly certain I played that with you, didn't I?
No, this one just came out not long ago.
No, we played the one with the shopping mall.
That was Dead Rising.
Dead Rising. That's the one we played. Yeah. So, and again, the same thing. I hate going to the mall.
Yeah.
And can you imagine, now you have to spend eternity there?
I mean, they have food. They have toilets.
But all you want is brains.
That's true.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
just stumbling around. Like yesterday, I went to Costco. There's nothing in the world that I hate more than going to
I
Costco.
feel like you and I have the same thought process.
Like just from the minute my tires hit the parking lot, I wish I was dead.
I hate it.
No, and then you got to find a spot.
Which is impossible.
Nah, and everybody's trying to kill each other. It's like a death sport.
Death sport.
It's like a death sport trying to find a parking spot at Costco.
And they have like 7,000 carts, but only like 2,000 parking spots.
Yeah, exactly. And oh God, and everybody in there is just so miserable.
Yep.
And they don't care about you at all.
No.
They will trample you to death.
I can't go in there. I hate it. Even to return something, I'm just like,
Yeah, I
don't want to be here right now.
I know. And we went last night, and oh my God,
You went on a Saturday.
On a Saturday. I was so bad.
I don't want to get too many people onto this whole transition or this whole trend, but when we go, like my wife and I,
Yeah.
it's like Tuesday night, 7:45,
Don't they close at 8?
30. So they close at 8:30. So you get in,
bastard.
you get your shit, and you get out. And you know that those people are going to try to get you out as fast as possible because they want to go home. So as long as we have a good solid 25 minutes of shopping, we can get to the register by maybe like 10 after 8. And those guys are like, all right, let's get the line down because we want to go home. That's when we go. Every single time.
It's not a terrible idea.
It's really a lot better.
So I would just, that would be dependent on what shift I'm on.
Yeah, I guess because otherwise you'd be not there at that time.
Yeah.
But I trust me, if you go about 45 minutes before they close, it seems like a terrible idea because that's when everybody should go. But those people want to get you out ASAP.
Yeah. I would rather be a zombie in Costco.
Yeah.
Like, then I could just kill everyone around me.
And you'd already want to when you're there to begin with.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
then you could just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worth it.
I'm good. Oh, you want to just run my feet over with your cart? You want to hit me in the ankles with your cart? Now I'm going to feast on your brains.
The funny part is the part that pisses me off the most. It's not like, I mean, it is the people that are there at any given moment.
Absolutely.
It's those gigantic wang knobs who park their cart in the middle of the aisle
Yeah.
and go walk 15 feet away and stare at something on the side of the aisle.
Yeah.
And you're like walking around and then you're like, oh, look, an asshole who left their cart in the middle of the aisleway and 20 people are trying to walk through and you can't. get
Yeah.
through.
And then there's always shit in the aisles.
Yep.
I can't believe that, how much shit they have in the aisles.
No, it's terrible.
Like, okay, so you've got this, like a guy with a pallet jack, and he's doing his job. I
Yep.
get it. He's unloading shit, putting it on the shelf.
yeah.
And then you got something on the other side, and then you got 12 people with carts, and then at the end, you've got, little Betty Lou Who with her fucking stand set up, giving you like taco bites.
Yeah. Or pierogies.
Or pierogies.
Yeah.
And oh my God, everything is so cluttered. You can't move.
But you know what that means?
Tell me.
It's free food. So what does that mean? That means in front of those stands, on top of the clutter, the carts, the guy with the pallet jack, you got an infinite amount of people swarming for the free food who, you know what? I'm not going to say I'm not guilty of this.
Yeah.
But at one point when my wife and I were dating a long time ago, like early in our relationship, she's like, do you want to go to Costco for dinner? So what we would do is eat all of the samples and we'd be full.
You are my hero.
We did that. We had pierogies. We had those chocolate covered, what is it, acai berries. We had those, they'd have like random, like those popcorn chip things. And we would just keep going back and grabbing more. And they'd be like, yeah, I don't care.
When I'm there, I'm too angry to eat.
But sometimes
I know it. I can't. And then I'm seeing all the food.
Yeah.
And then I get more hungry and then I get more angry. And like my wife will walk up and she's like, hey, you want to try this cheese? Because she's obviously gone there. She's got like 6 toothpicks with cheese on it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
You can have them.
I don't want the cheese.
I don't even want to be here.
I want to go home.
And she's like, but I just have a little bit more to buy.
Yeah, I got to go look at this.
You know what sucks? I go there probably once every 3 months, where my wife, bless her, goes probably once every month and a half because I hate going so much.
Right.
But we go and we make whatever we buy last. So maybe it's not even worth it to have a membership for how infrequently go, but that I think we spend probably $200-300 when we're there, so we don't have to go every 3 weeks or every month. Like my parents go all the time.
Yeah.
Like all the time.
See, my wife now goes all the time, but without me.
Isn't that,
She knows.
that's nice.
Like I'll go with her once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
Just because, we're having time together.
Right.
But most of the time she'll go after work without me because she knows how miserable and uncomfortable and pissed off I am the entire time that I'm in that building.
New challenge. Fiend and Greg go to Costco.
I would rather fucking die. I would rather set myself on fire in the studio of love and try to put it out than Fiend and Greg go on a field trip to Costco.
You don't want to go to Costco with Fiend?
I don't want to go.
I hate it.
I've been to big cities.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I like giant mega metropolises where you're packed into a fucking subway car like sardines.
Yep.
And you're sitting down in a seat, you're at everybody's crotch or armpit height.
Nothing wrong with that.
I would rather be stuck on a subway car in a metropolis.
I think you're being a little dramatic.
No,
I'm not.
no, it sounds dramatic, but I swear to God, I would rather be stuck underground in a fucking subway car than be in a Costco.
Isn't it terrible how that works? Like I hate it that much too that although maybe a little dramatic, totally worth it and totally understandable.
It is. They've got fantastic things there.
Oh my God, Costco's amazing.
Yeah, I mean they've got so much cool shit. And there was a time when I wasn't allowed to go to Costco because every time I went, I would come home with a TV.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you get a warranty unlike any other company?
Exactly.
Like you go to Best Buy, you have to fight for a warranty like the ones that Costco give you.
Yeah. So I would go and I'd have to make a phone call. I'd be like, honey, I need you to talk me out of something. And she's like, oh my God, what?
It's got to be a TV.
You found another fucking TV, didn't you? And I'm like, yeah, but this one is, at the time it was 55, was like
Huge.
Yeah. Huge back then. And I'm like, hey, I need you to talk me out of this. She's like, okay, well, do we need it? And I'm like, no.
We never need TVs.
No, but
we have 6 in our house. We don't need 6.
Yeah, it's got speakers on the side. That's right. And they're detachable.
We'll never use them.
Never. And it's got this and it's got that. And I went on and on and on. And she was no fucking help at all. But you know what she said?
Buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And you know what? I couldn't even fit it into my car. I had to get somebody else's truck to come and get my new stupid TV that I didn't need.
Right?
Yeah. So
You needed a special friend.
yeah. So when I go, when you got a truck,
You're everybody's friend.
yeah. So yeah. At least I got a break from going to Costco for a little while when I was my self-imposed ban.
That's good.
But now I'm back and
Hate it.
so much hate.
Yep. That's Costco for you.
Fuck you, Costco.
Fuck you. And you know what the bad part is? We only have one in our city, and I feel like this city keeps growing massively.
Oh, yeah.
And they won't put a second one, and so many great opportunities to have another location on the other end of the city, but they don't do it.
I've heard they've been planning this forever.
The problem is a guy that I spoke to a little while ago was saying that the one Costco that we have, it's one of those, you have to go per capita. So like, because we have one Costco in our area, it also takes into the whole county of population, which in turn makes it not popular enough to have a second one. Now they were going to add one 45 minutes away from us, so like the people from like the county area could go to that one, and the people from the city can go to the one in the city. But they still found that the closest one to us besides the one that we live at is 2 hours away, and they have two because it's a bigger city.
Right.
So they were going to try to put one in the middle, because then and they're like, you know what? Then the one that we have here is going to lose out on some business because they're going to be moving to the other one, and it's just a huge thing.
Yeah, but it's all going into the same pot. Fuck you.
You would think.
Yeah, we need another one.
We do need another one. It's just, I don't like, maybe I would like it more if there was less people.
Oh yeah. If I could do what you do and go late at night and there's nobody in the fucking
Try
place,
it.
I would be so happy.
Well, it's not happy. Don't get me wrong. It's better. If instead of being a 10 out of 10 hate, it's like a 6.5 to a 7 when you get to the parking lot, because you can find a parking spot. And then it's like an 8 when you get inside to realize that there's 70 people who carpooled.
So going at 7:45 in the evening, how fucked out of 10 is that?
It's 3/4 fucked.
That's not bad.
No, it's not full fuck.
Because Saturday,
Is full 10 fucked.
full 10 plus fucked
Yeah. Full 10 plus overtime /
times Randy
times
fucked.
Randy fucked. And now in porn news, something you probably don't know about. We're going to educate you a little
You've
bit.
probably never heard of porn, so we're gonna bring you up to date.
Yeah.
So recently, porn. This is what happens when you can't find sex sound effects. Like we're in fucking Scotland. What is wrong with that sheep?
He's saying no.
No means no. So, boy, I don't even remember where we were now.
Porn news.
But they released its 2024 year in review, and here's a list of the most searched terms for 2024. There are many obvious searches, but we'll dive into the top 10 here, and a few of them might surprise you.
Okay.
So, number 1 was hentai,
Oh.
and it's art.
It's art.
It's art.
Also is porn.
True. Number 2 is second again this year.
Okay.
Is MILF.
Oh.
Yeah, who
Everybody
doesn't,
likes a good mother.
who doesn't like a good MILF? Number 3, up 2 spots, was Pinay.
Oh.
Meaning that's a Filipino person. Does it not? Filipina?
Yeah, I think so. If it's a female.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
sure. Number 4, lesbian dropped a spot.
That's unfortunate.
Into 4th place. Sorry, lesbians. But nice to see that anal moved up 1 spot into number 5. Up 3 spots into 6th place is big ass.
Just big ass.
Yeah, who's just typing big ass?
That's kind of funny. That's like your uncle who doesn't know how to search porn, doesn't know what he wants to look at, so he just types in big ass.
I'm undecided today, so we're gonna go with big ass.
Yeah, okay.
So moving up 4 spots into 7th place was anime.
Wow.
Yeah,
Not art. No, it's still art.
it's still technically.
It's still art.
And following along with that into 8th place, but dropping 4 spots, was Japanese.
Wow, I think after the Tsushima and the Assassin's Creed Shadows release, you'd think it would go up.
You'd think.
But that was 2024.
That's 2024. That's right.
Right.
That's right. Look at how many of these things are coming out of Asia.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like white people anymore.
Apparently, so you got hentai, you got pinay, you got anime, and Japanese.
And then what's number 9?
Latina.
Wow.
Dethroned by the Japanese, dropping into 9th place. The number 10 up 3 spots is your generic Asian search.
Oh, you can cover a lot of categories with that.
True.
Find a lot of things.
You can find a lot of things. A lot of them censored unnecessarily.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, why would they do that?
I don't know. It's hurtful.
Like, what do they do? Like a big black box?
No, it's all like the scrambly pixel.
Oh.
Not that I know. I've never watched.
No, I didn't think so. That's why I kept asking questions.
I'm just reading about it now because I've never even watched porn.
Yeah.
And an honorable mention to Stepmom dropping 2 spots into 11th place.
Okay, well, stepmoms.
I think the step thing has gotten out of control.
I was going to say, I thought it was outdated, but I guess
You think
there's...
it has to be.
But, I don't think porn ever outdates itself.
True.
Because even, 70s porn is probably cool still.
It's still relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But it just seems like everything is everywhere. Like, oh, stepbrother, I'm stuck in the fucking washing machine again.
Let me help.
Yeah, how does this keep happening? Nobody stops and says, listen, you stupid bitch. How do you manage to get stuck in this washing machine every day? Or
Yeah.
under the bed? Or in the couch?
Or under the table when you're cleaning it.
Under the table? Yeah, how do you manage to get stuck in all these
Or in a doorway.
doorway?
Yeah.
So, oddly enough, the search term wife went up 12 spots into 23rd place.
So people actually want to see the ones they love.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. Maybe people are starting to love more.
Yeah. But it's not their wife.
No. But they just want love.
It's just somebody's wife. I don't want to see my wife naked. I want to see somebody's wife naked. That is so weird.
A little bit.
Yeah, I don't think anybody that I know has ever searched up the term wife.
No.
And we used to have a contest at work
Okay.
where we would try to absolutely gross each other out with searches. It was a sport.
Is it illegal searches?
No.
Oh.
No. It had to be on a legal site.
Okay.
Yeah, we weren't going to the dark web to try to fucking gross each other out. So a buddy of mine, he won with midget amputee prolapsed grannies.
Oh, wow.
That had it all.
That wins.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
No. How could you possibly? It's
What is
got
it? Midget?
midget amputee prolapsed grannies.
I don't know if I would watch that.
And that's a real thing. That's out there right now.
I wouldn't even want to type that in.
No, I feel like my ISP would judge me.
Yeah, they would call you back up and be like, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, Greg.
We're canceling your internet.
We just prefer if you did not look that up." And like, what are you talking about? I don't look up porn. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We're not stupid.
Yeah, we can see everything you do.
Even if it's in incognito mode,
They still know.
yeah, they know.
They send you an email, then you don't respond to the email, so they call you, and then they have people showing up at your door, and
Yeah.
then they have to see you face to face.
All of a sudden, it's a mental health crisis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't go to work because you're scared.
Yeah, people tell me that I'm fucked. Yeah. It's not anything I don't already know. What was your first porn experience?
My first porn experience was, funny enough, involving you,
Uh-oh.
but it wasn't what you think. So
Did we watch them together?
No, we did not.
Did you roofie me?
it was.
I don't remember this.
This is how you don't remember.
Okay.
No, what happened was I was at my parents' house and I was going through a phase where I enjoyed drawing comic book characters. So I had seen a drawing that you had done of Spawn.
I think I know where this is going.
Do you remember this now?
Yeah, I do remember this.
So I remember this guy. You drew a Spawn character, and you drew Gambit from X-Men.
Okay.
So I decided to one day go find pictures that I could draw because I love drawing at a young age, still do now. But I went to, I think it was like xmen.com and
Yeah.
typed it in my browser, and then it came up as a porn site. But I couldn't delete it from like the www.xmen.com.
It was just stuck in
It
your
was
history.
stuck there. So I'm like, can you come over and, help me figure this out? And I remember you coming over, and I mean, to my parents who were on the computer, they would think X-Men as in like the
comic.
The comic.
Right.
But I typed it in and it came up as a porn site, and I was freaked right out because I didn't want my parents to know that I was looking up porn.
You little perv.
Right. So I called you over, and I remember you got to the computer and you looked at it and you're like, hey, good find. And then you actually like high-fived me. And here I am freaking out internally because I'm scared that my parents are going to find out. But we couldn't delete the drop-down menu of it saying xmen.com.
Right.
So the only way you had figured out the only way we could get rid of it is if we just keep typing in random websites, and eventually it would make its way out of the list.
Right. Because I wasn't a seasoned veteran back then, I didn't know how to delete browser history like we do now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you had bailed me out because you're like, well, why don't we just keep typing in like random sites like NHL.com or like at the time it was like ICQ and it was other things that we had.
Pornhub.
Not that one.
No, not that one. Sorry.
I didn't know about that. But at the time. But yeah, you saved me from my very first porn experience.
You're welcome. And now it's time for an entry in the Diary of Fiend.
Dear Diary, I was out with a friend of mine who I thought maybe it could be a date. I don't know.
You wanted it to be a date.
Maybe. I think I did. But
Okay.
I'm glad it didn't because we're still friends to this day. And I feel like if we dated, it would have been a horrible, horrible, horrible mess. Speaking of mess, I was out for dinner with this friend. And it was a good day. Lots of fun. And about 2 hours into our date, I had to use the restroom.
Are we coming full circle right now?
We're coming back to full circle. However, not diarrhea.
Okay.
I had to go to the bathroom, and I was actually to the point where I was getting a little nervous. So
Sweating.
it was almost, at that point I was about, we had went out for a few hours at this point, and I had a moment where I'm like, I could go to the bathroom right now, but I'm going to be leaving soon. The night's wrapping up, and I'm just going to drop her off at home, and then I can drive home, which from her house to my house was maybe 8-9 minutes. So I'm like, I can hold it that long.
Is this when you were driving the Fiend Stang?
No, this was not. This was the Fion.
Oh.
Yeah, the Fion.
Yeah.
And then I ended up dropping her off while my stomach was insane. It's like I was over full and I needed to get it out. So instead of just saying, okay, well, have a good day and all this stuff, she decided to keep talking to me in the car. And I was so uncomfortable. She wouldn't get out of the car. So I'm like, sitting there, I'm like, yep, yeah.
Clenched.
It was the worst. I don't think I have ever had, at this point in my life, I've ever had to go so bad in my life. If it was diarrhea, I would have been over. It would have been over for sure. It wasn't. So she kept talking. So I was in her driveway and I kept giving her hints to like leave. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'll
Get the fuck out!
I'll give you a call a little later, or we'll hang out maybe like next week or the end of the week, this week, whatever you want to do. Okay. Oh, did I ever tell you the story about, I'm thinking,
Get out of the car!
it hurts so bad. And I could use her bathroom, but we didn't know each other that well enough that I could, poop in her bathroom.
Right.
So I dropped her off. Still in her driveway. It was an hour and 40 minutes later that we sat in the car. We had just spent 3.5 hours together between dinner, hanging out, and then going to grab ice cream, and then driving her home. So I finally got her out of the car. I'm driving home, and I swear to God, I was driving with my ass off the seat,
Right.
leaning sideways in my seat.
All right.
Because I couldn't put the pressure of my stomach pushing on my like
Sphincter.
area. So I drove home like this,
With his ass in the
with
air.
the ass in the air, so it couldn't touch. I got home. And I was living with my parents at the time. This is pre-wife days, so like 15, 16 maybe years ago. I don't know, maybe longer. And I got home and my mom was like, Fiend, I need your help with something. I was like, I have to run downstairs. So I ran to the bathroom and I did my business. It was the longest poop of my life. It took so much energy out of me.
Wait a minute. Long, like physically long or time-wise?
Time-wise.
Okay.
It just wouldn't stop. And I was so relieved when I was done that I was laying on the floor for about 6 or 7 minutes, just laying there. And like, I just lost so much energy from this day.
The most draining.
It was the most draining shit I've ever had. it hurt going in and felt amazing when I was done. Moral of the story is if you have to poop, just go.
Just do it.
Don't hold it, because I ruined a good night.
Unless you're at work.
But I didn't tell her about the story,
No.
and we are still friends to this day.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Maybe now she'll know.
no, Diary of Fiend.
So, on behalf of Fiend and myself and the entire production team and crew at the Studio of Love, make sure you go to www.fiendandgreg.com or email us at fiendandgreg@fiendandgreg.com. Thank you very much for listening, and you know what? Go home and get your face sat on.
Love!